Hello and welcome to Jive Talking with me, Disco Dan. On today's episode, we'll be taking a look back at the month of March here in House of Pain Wrestling. The first big news story of the month is we saw a new middleweight champion crowned as textbook Dave Breaks took on Davey Thompson and Grayson Clay in a triple threat match to become the new middleweight champion. I reached out to Dave for comment. Let's take a look at what he had to say.
I am your new House of Pain middleweight champion. At Beeston, I beat Davey Thompson and Grayson Clay in one of the most brutal matches that I've ever had. And if House of Pain fans enjoyed that, I think you're sick. Because you'll never, ever see a middleweight title match like that again. It was brutal. It could have ended my career. So last week, I visited House of Pain management and told them that I refused to defend this belt under those circumstances ever again. It's not wrestling. Wrestling should be one competitor against another, not triple threat nonsense or street fights. It makes me sick. So I've agreed with House of Pain management that the middleweight title is no more. This is now the House of Pain heritage title. And to make sure that when I defend this title, the House of Pain audience will only see proper wrestling, the House of Pain heritage title will only be defended under British rules. Rounds, public warnings, and textbook wrestling. Now that's textbook, baby.
Huge news there, as Dave has announced that the middleweight title is no more, and going forward it will be known as the House of Pain Heritage Championship and will only be defended under British rules. You may have noticed the newest member of Team Textbook there with Dave, Ethan Griffin. He is forced to be a member of Team Textbook after Dave defeated him and now owns Ethan's contract. Ethan is only allowed to wrestle when Dave says he can, but Ethan went against those wishes and was in a 6-man tag team match at Cotgrave, which Dave was not very happy about. So the following night at St. Anne's, he forced Griffin to have a match against Mr. Yorkshire, Johnny Sharp. As the match was about to begin, Dave announced that it wasn't one-on-one and it was going to be a 2-on-1 handicap match, and added Kev Rising to the match, making it 2-on-1. Just as the match was about to begin again, Dave then added a special guest referee. The firm's Spike came out to referee the match, and the odds were truly stacked against Ethan. Ethan put up one hell of a fight, but he was unfortunately defeated as the numbers game became too much and he was taken down by Johnny Sharp's devastating kick, which he calls God's own boot. Following the match, the almighty Bjorn returned to House of Pain, sticking up for Ethan and making it known that he's after Dave Breaks and the now Heritage Championship, and challenged him to a match right there and then. Dave declined but sent his protege Kyle Crimson in his place, and after a hard-fought match, Bjorn came out on top and made it known he's after Dave and the Heritage Championship. We have seen another new set of champions crowned this month, as unfortunately Gerridon and Mike Angelo of the Three Kings did defeat myself and Raveboy at St. Anne's to become the new House of Pain Tag Team Champions. They did have plenty to say following their victory. Let's take a look.
Oh, hey! What have I been saying all this time? What have I been saying all this time? We've had had your number since day one, Disco Rave. And these two boys have finally done what they set out to do. Tell them, champs! Tell them, champs! Kings, baby!
Yeah!
Woo!
From day one, what have we been saying?
Yeah.
What have we been saying?
We've been saying.
We have been fighting for these since day
Yeah.
one. We
deserve the gold. We are kings. We own gold now, baby! Wow!
And there is more gold to come. Don't worry, I lost tonight. These locks will be getting some gold around the waist. I don't care if it's Dave Breaks. I don't care if it's Joey Cement. We're gonna add to this collection because we're the three kings, and long may we reign. Yeah.
Interesting comments there from the three kings, but I can assure you this is not over. Me and Rave Boy will be coming back after our tag team championships, and we will become two-time tag team champions. Over the last few months, Max Chimera has been proving a problem for Alton Thorne in Hucknall. In February, Max defeated Alton Thorne after illegally using a steel cash box to hit Alton Thorne to steal the victory. Then, this month in March, it was Alton Thorne teaming with his hellbound teammate Harley to take on Max Chimera and Indigo Jones in tag team action. Hellbound were victorious as Harley made Indigo submit, but Max was avoiding Alton Thorne all the way through the match and walked off as soon as Indigo tapped out. Alton Thorne did then lay out a challenge to Max Chimera. Let's have a look at what was said.
I still came here tonight to give you people what you paid for, which is a fight and a bit of entertainment. Unfortunately, there's one plonker stood by the curtain who keeps avoiding me. He sees he's not scared of me. But what do you think? Every time I get within an inch of him, he runs for his life. Well, no more running. No more excuses. Next month, we give these people what they want. No holds barred. What do you say, big man? Too chicken? I say, I'm not scared because I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
As for your challenge, I'll let you know.
Alton Thorne issued the challenge there for a no holds barred match, and Max said that he would let him know. I have received word that Max has accepted the challenge. So on the 14th of April in Hucknall, it will be Alton Thorne versus Max Chimera in a no holds barred match. I dread to think what these two are going to do to each other when there are no rules. In other news, Tristan Wheeler, the former Full Throttle champion, has been on a bit of a losing streak recently, as in Beeston in both February and March, he was defeated by Eli Valentine. Tony Allen did try to get a word with Tristan following the match in March. Let's take a look at what was said.
Commiserations not coming up just short. You are a former Full Throttle champion, one of the best we've ever had actually, and you've been on a bit of a streak of coming up short recently. I mean, what's going on?
Tristan refusing to comment there and just walking away. but he was in action again in St Anne's a bit later on in the month as he teamed with newcomer Charlie Ace to take on Eli Valentine and the Princess Lexi Olivia, where it was Eli once again scoring the victory over Tristan. I did reach out to Tristan for comment, but he has declined to comment at this time. What's going on with Tristan, we don't know. Hopefully he can get back onto his winning ways. House of Pain had its debut show in Kirk Hallam during the month, where Joey Cement was due to go one-on-one with Pinky the Pirate. Joey did bring some friends along with him in the form of Lance Flashman and the Greek giant Gallas. During the match, Pinky was in control where Lance and Gallus got involved, causing a disqualification. But Dante Durden and Jackie T made the save, setting up a 6-man tag team match for later in the night. During that 6-man tag team match, it was Pinky the Pirate scoring the win over Joey. So maybe he's set himself up for a future Full Throttle title match there. Speaking of new venues and Joey Cement, House of Pain debuted at Annie's Burger Shack in Derby, where Joey was teaming with Sash of Money Mountain to take on Big Man Inc. Joey stated his dissatisfaction for the burgers available at Annie's Burger Shack, and Annie wasn't too happy with what he had to say. Let's take a look at what happened. Annie slapping the taste out of Joey's mouth there, which was brilliant to see. Following that, it did allow Adam Bolt to take advantage and defeat Joey in the middle of the ring. So that's both Pinky the Pirate and Adam Bolt who have pinned Joey Cement this month. Looks like Joey's got a lot of people coming after his Full Throttle Championship. Thank you very much for watching today. That is all I do have time for. So please do like and subscribe, and I will look forward to seeing you next time for some more Jive Talking.